don't really want to push the performances on with the bus and all that right now because of the fact my album got pushed back. It was supposed to be released last Saturday, February 16th.
Oh, wow.
But I'm very, and you know, with the tour, the bus, everything being booked and certain venues, and then I was supposed to be in Chicago at the beginning of February 3rd, and it was freezing over there, so they told me they wouldn't want to put me in that position.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was really, really a bad position.
You could have got stuck out there.
Yeah, they said if you throw water up in the air, it was turning ice before it hit the floor.
Yeah.
So it was really frigid, so I couldn't get to go there. But then the main thing happened is my producer got switched last minute because he wasn't on point with my music for certain songs. And Perfect Legacy is the album. Okay. And Perfect Legacy is everything about me.
Yeah.
Behind the Smoke is the tour, but Perfect Legacy is the whole wrap-up of Behind the Smoke.
Yeah.
So the major songs that people see me performing, you know, like rehearsing to the video, and on the back of the sweater that I had on, the hoodie, it says Behind the Smoke. That's Perfect Legacy. So I'm trying to, I had to switch over.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to cut you off. The album is called Perfect Legacy?
Yes, my album is Perfect Legacy.
And what's your biggest single off of that album? Or your favorite? I want to say your favorite song. Let's not say the biggest, because a lot of times the biggest song is not the most heartfelt song from the artist. What is your most memorable or favorite song that you created or that you liking the most off the project yourself personally?
I have to say it's Isles or Perfect Legacy.
Okay, so that's the album title song.
Yes, that's why I chose that song. In the song, when you hear it, you will understand why. I say, help no, you will not take me down. I'm gonna stand my ground. Amen. I'm gonna wear my crown. You know, you can't control me. You can't control me. You cannot hold me. You will not take me down. And that's the reason. Then you will hear me like a rapping part where I come in rapping and I say, I know that you like you're faking it with me. Yeah. If you're full of jealousy, but don't worry, you don't have to rap with me, nor ride with me.
Ooh.
I don't take it. You know, so like that song has
coming with the bars, with content.
Yes. And when you see me perform that song, you will understand why. That's why I didn't let the backup dancers in on the video because when I was doing the rehearsal, because then you guys will know too much.
Yeah.
You know, and give away basically. That's the main song. But then Isles is another song, like how my life became so happy. Yeah. You know, and it, to me, one of the greatest gifts that we take for granted is love. Mm-hmm. And also the gift of appreciating what love can do for us if we just be honest, keep it real.
Yeah.
Keeping it real.
People change. People go through things, and that has a lot to do with a lot of relationships getting tainted or getting messed up due to the fact that people don't communicate. You know, so I'm glad that you said that. You know, if I'm going through something, and I want the people that love me to have my back, I need to express myself to them and tell them what I'm going through so they can help me instead of making me feel like they're against me, because everybody not always against you. Just sometimes people don't know what you're going through. You know, people don't know that you're going through a change, so they might expect you to be the same person you were a year ago, and they're treating you like that. So they might do something that might really affect you due to the fact that you didn't reach out to them and let them evolve with who you're becoming. And that's how relationships fall apart. You know, we change. We go through different things. And you got to stay in tune with your significant other or your business partners, you know, and grow together and go through the struggles together. And that keeps the love strong. You know, if I stop eating chicken, And a year ago, fried chicken was my favorite meal, and my wife come to cook some chicken, and I'm like, man, what the hell going on? Like, I don't even eat chicken no more. I'm frustrated. And she like, but this, babe, this was your favorite meal. She might be more hurt than me because she really went out her way that day. She might have had a long day and went through something at work, and she was like, I'm about to make my babe favorite meal, and now I'm disgusted by it. She don't even know because I ain't told her. You know what I'm saying? It might just a small little thing as a meal that you know what I mean. But like, you gotta stay in tune. You gotta communicate, and because love is very powerful. You right. Love is very powerful, and it's misused.
Very much. People get lust and love mixed up.
Yes.
And lust is you just want it just because you know your emotions want it.
Mm-hmm.
But love is something that regardless of what, you know, like people say, oh, I love my fans.
Yeah.
You know, or the fans say, I love the artist.
Yeah.
Okay, like you said, okay, you talked about R. Kelly at the beginning. A lot of people went against me. They claim that they love Sophie, but because Sophie is a fan of R. Kelly's, and I know what the media is about.
Oh, they try to rip you apart.
You know, and you know, if you really love somebody, you would support them more than if they're going through something bad.
You got to support them harder.
That's the time you're supposed to rally
even
around
harder.
them.
Yep.
Because none of us are perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm a fan of R. Kelly's, and I'm also a friend of R. Kelly's, and I can say this. And the part that they're talking about, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say I love them.
Yeah.
I truly do. And
exactly.
even if some of these allegations are true, some definitely I will not believe everything.
Yeah, of course not.
Bill Cosby. I grew up, you know, and I basically, my mom would always have on Bill Cosby on a certain night, you know, and I'll be looking at it, and I like Bill Cosby.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not gonna believe, and learning to love is powerful.
Yeah.
And if the world knew what true love is, a lot of people, as an artist, you cannot say you love me because you really don't know me.
Yeah.
You have to understand.
Yep.
When you see me on stage, like I'm Sophie.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
But when I'm on stage, I cannot be Sophie.
Yeah.
I cannot be Sophie. I have to take on the persona that the crowd will enjoy.
Yeah.
So I have to let Sophie go for a little bit and be an entertainer.
Exactly. You have to entertain. And that has nothing to do with Sophie's personal emotions for that day. It don't have nothing to do with her bills. It has nothing to do with what new outfit she wants to buy next week or anything. It has nothing to do with your relationship. It is 100% your artistry on that stage and you entertaining and doing your job. And that's real.
That's what you guys are paying for.
Yeah.
So you guys, you can't say you love me. You say, I love her talent.
Yeah, her art as an artist. I love her as an artist. I love her music.
Exactly. You know, and then the people have to understand R. Kelly and R. Kelly's music. R. Kelly and R. Kelly on stage is two different people.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, his personal life is his personal life. If you choose to come to me and get into my personal life and into my personal space, that means you're in agreement with me.
Yeah.
I'm not, you know, and if I'm underage, this responsibility falls back on my parents.
Yeah. That's what
on my parents.
And see, that's what I was like really tripping on. I've been watching a lot of the newest stuff, and I listen to Breakfast Club, and I listen to a lot of different little podcasts. And my thing that's tripping me out, like this new chick that just made a little statement. They had her on Breakfast Club, or they played her little part or whatever, her little interview or whatever. So she's saying she was 14, or she was 15 or 14, 15. Her homegirl was 16, and they went to an after party after a show back in '95. How are you? Where are your parents at? Why did you leave the concert and you followed his van, his private van? You were somewhere in this big old arena. You got backstage, even though you didn't have backstage passes. You got into a taxi and then followed the taxi to a hotel. Where was your parents at? Your parents didn't call you, or you didn't have your parents wasn't meeting you after the concert in the front of the arena. Like, you know what I'm saying? 16, I guess, is old enough to go to a concert, but at the end of the day, my parents were still gonna be like, okay, when it's over, this is where I'm picking you up at, or you catching the bus home, or something. You know, like I'm not finna just be out all night after a concert, and especially like big names, they concerts be during the week. Like, you know, like B-list a lot. Usually it be weekends, clubs, big venues. You know, but a lot of big name like tours. Like if you're headlining a tour, every show of that tour is not gonna be on the weekend. So they probably had school the next day. You know what I mean? So how did they get to the hotel? No, their parents never was like, hey, the concert was over at 9. It's midnight now. My kid ain't came home yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
You ain't gonna go. First of all, we're not born in the era that they don't have phones.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they had the in that ancient time, didn't they have the beeper?
They had beepers. Yeah, they had the beepers and the flip phones.
Okay, and let's not get it twisted or confused. Okay, what we all 14. First of all, at the age of 14, 13, and all that, I'm not listening to R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Why would my parents allow me to listen to that type of music?
Exactly.
My parents didn't go and allow me out the house.
To go to the R. Kelly 12-play concert.
I was 19 years old when I went into my first movie theater.
See what I'm saying?
And 19.
Yeah, it's just, this stuff is crazy.
How are you going to blame this man? Blame the parents too.
Exactly.
Not only that, I don't know how all, the media can really, it's not fair. It's not right. I seen what they did to him, and then the week after, they had a blog, and they're going after Chris Brown, and then after that, they after Michael Jackson, and this is Black History Month, people.
It's crazy.
I say you say you love artists.
Yeah.
And this is what you guys are doing.
And all the black radio hosts. I didn't mean to cut you off. All the black radio hosts and people of all these media people with these shows and stuff, they're all bashing them, and they all talking they mess. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy.
Well, once were the same one stepping in the name of love. One day the same one.
Exactly. They were just stepping in the name of love. Now it's like, let me get my ratings up. Let me talk about. It's a thin line between love and hate, man. People say they love to be black, they love Black America, but they sure do a lot of stuff that'll get a black person hated.
And it's our own people.
Yep.
It's our own people. Now, not you, but I'm saying, like, as an upcoming artist, as a young artist, I'm like, if they can do that to him, they're going to look and they're going to fight and they're going to show do the same thing to you.
Yep.
People just don't want to see. You want to enjoy music. You want entertainers. But then you got the same time when they get to a certain, I always say something. And this is something that my dad taught me as a little girl. Watch who puts you in position.
Yeah.
Because the same person that puts you in position, when you don't continue to be their puppet, they're the ones that stick you down.
That's
that
true.
red carpet are walking on highly right now. Whoever put that carpet, make it be God put that carpet for you. Because they will rip that red carpet and put you on the black carpet.
That's true.
You know, watch who puts you in position. And if there is any indie artist that's young and coming up, today for R. Kelly, but tomorrow can be for us.
Yep.
We are all in the same game.
Yep.
Watch who put you in position, and watch what you wish on R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Because it can come back on you. Let R. Kelly pay for his sins.
Yeah.
God is not a God, unjust God. And if R. Kelly did these things, ask yourself, was he alone on it? Why isn't everybody that was around him being held responsible?
Exactly.
Why?
He couldn't have did none of this by himself. Nothing. If he did any of it, there would have to be somebody there. He like back then, like he said, back then you had people driving the tour bus. You had people chauffeuring you around. There was people around. There was other people. You know, no, ain't no way that the people in that hotel, if those